We welcome you to another ingredient of change, another composition of change. In this edition, we'll be looking at transition as an ingredient of change. Sometimes, when you want to make some changes, the changes may be so profound and so radical that if implemented on, let's say, organizational level, they may attract resentment. Even on personal level, you may not be able to cope. Hence, you may need to look at a phase before the final phase. That is what we call transition or transition kind of change. It is like in the last edition when we talk about maggot, caterpillar, and butterfly. The maggot that will become a butterfly will necessarily, first of all, pass through a caterpillar stage. So a caterpillar stage of change is not a permanent or residential change. It is transitional. What does the Bible say? In Mark chapter 4 verse 28, the Bible talks about a farmer who puts the seed on the ground. That when a farmer puts a corn or a seed of corn or wheat in the ground, after some days, what the farmer sees will not be the corn. It will be the blade. The blade will first of all come out. But the blade is not permanent. The blade will sooner or later become an ear. What is called an ear of corn. It is from the ear of corn that the corn itself we comfort. That is what we are saying. Somebody said that is a Narayana Mudi. He said that change in itself is painful. Growth also is painful. But there is nothing more painful than for somebody who is stuck in a position or place that it does not belong. I think you need to think of that. Where are you currently stuck? Are you currently stuck into a job, into a profession, into a practice that you don't really belong, that you don't really like? For how long will you keep up with the frustration? I guess I will recommend a transition kind of change for you. A transitional kind of change comes in 3 levels. It can be location. It can also be comparison. It can also be by contrast. Location means you may be going somewhere. For example, you think of relocating to America or to UK, and you are in the city where I live. You may first of all consider relocating to Lagos, where you know there are opportunities and chances that will enhance your ability to go to America. Or the change can be comparison. In other words, what you want to do, it is a little costly, it's big, it's huge. You now begin by training or by schooling or by mentoring, beginning some things, similar things on a smaller level. Or you begin to sell things, you begin to do things, you begin to practice things on small scale that are similar to where and what you really want to go. Or it can be by contrast. That is, contrast means the difference. You want to do things differently from what you are already doing. And you start by learning to practice things differently at first, at a smaller scale. Different from what you are doing now until you are able to perfect it and become skillful. In any of this, we will recommend that you consider transitional kind of change when you know that the ultimate may be too radical and profound. I look forward to you joining us as we consider another one in the next series. Thank you.